Welcome, my loves. Welcome to my channel. You're with Surf the Stars Tarot. So today we are going to be looking at your next breakthrough. Okay. Now I do have a new moon reading available for Patreon members. But today, I know today is the new moon, but we are going to be looking at your next breakthrough. So a new breakthrough. So let's have a look. Now I have shuffled these cards already, except for these ones. I am going to shuffle and bring out some tea leaf cards. Oh, beautiful. All right. And this one too. All right. And let's get maybe a few more. Two more. Perfect. All right. So let's have a look at your tea leaf cards first. So we've got, do not be tempted to lower your standards. Beautiful. Because you have a period of prosperity and abundance. And the message that I'm getting is be your authentic self. Be your authentic self. Okay. We have good advice from a wise person. Amazing. We have light-hearted, carefree, free time. Amazing. Beautiful. We've got victory in some endeavor. And the last card we have is take care, enemies are working against you. Okay, so we are looking at, as I said, your next new breakthrough. From what I can see just with the tea leaf cards is that I feel like you have had maybe people who you feel have been working against you, and that's why you've got the good advice from a wise person. So this might be a good opportunity to just speak to someone who you trust, who you feel, has a bit more wisdom, knowledge, or knowledge about something that is maybe troubling you. Yeah, okay, but your new next breakthrough looks quite good because you've got the prosperity and abundance and you've got the victory. So, and lighthearted, I feel like with this victory is going to allow you to be a little bit more lighthearted and a little bit more peaceful as well. Okay, so let's just bring out, I have already shuffled these. So we've got the Eternal Child. Beautiful. I will be looking at the guidebook for this, but that is just so stunning with that sunshine there. Looks like a solar flare. It's beautiful. I'll give you a bit of a closer look at that. Amazing. Okay, so the Eternal Child. Okay. Now, these are astrology cards. So what I have done, these are called star codes. And so I have divided them up into the star sign. We've got the planet and we've got the house that it sits in. And we've got the sort of extra, that I don't want to go too much into astrology, but a little bit of extra for you. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, we've got Pisces, sensitize, beautiful. Pisces, beautiful. Moon. Oh, that is so funny. Doesn't that look like the new moon there? And this is the new moon today as well. Oh, beautiful. Okay. New breakthrough, new moon, Pisces. In the 9th house of exploration. Amazing. And the 9th house is also about philosophy as well. You've got the exploration element, which is the travel part of it. Beautiful. Okay, let's see what else we got. Solar flare, activate. Beautiful. Okay. Oh, solar flare, activate. And we had the sun here with the Eternal Child. That is so perfect. Okay, I'm going to just take these out and put them out here. Now I can't remember what today's new moon is in, which sign it's in. Okay, let me just pause the video. I'm going to find out. Okay, you'll never believe it. So this new moon is actually in Pisces. Isn't that beautiful? I love that. I love that for you. Okay, so it feels like what the cards are saying, that this new moon is something that's really important in terms of your next new breakthrough. Okay, now as I said, I do have a new moon specific reading on my Patreon account, so check it out if you wanted to join Patreon, because that might add something additional to this reading as well. But there is something new, because for this to come out like this, and you've got the ninth house. I'm going to just pick out your crystal, which as I said, I have shuffled it. So I'm going to pick out the card from the top. But with the ninth house, as I said, it's about philosophy, curiosity, travel, also higher learning. And it could be like a higher learning as in actual studies, or it could be like philosophical, you know, higher learning in like the mystical sort of sense. Yeah, beautiful. And because you've got the Pisces, it brings a lot of strong intuition, empathy, softness. Like Pisceans are very sort of got that that emotional softness, deep connection ness to them. So I feel like what these cards are saying, that with this new moon, something's going to be activated in you, and that might help you with your emotional growth, to travel and exploring new ideas and new things. Maybe that's why you're here for a tarot reading, because people generally in your birth chart, if you do have Pisces moon in the ninth house, often people like that do end up getting involved in spiritual teaching and astrology and, you know, healing work and tarot and all those kind of spirituality things. So you might be leaning towards that in the current sort of moment that you're in. And start fresh. Oh, this is the exact same card that came up for the new moon reading on Patreon. Okay, start fresh, Chrysocolla. I love this. The new moon is definitely seeing the start of something new. And it's something that is going to bring you a period of prosperity and abundance. And it's going to fill you with lightheartedness. You're going to have you're going to feel so free. Yeah, I love that. Okay, let's get some tarot. I'm going to shuffle that out. Okay, we're going to get some tarot cards, and I'm going to start picking them from the top once I've shuffled them. Oh, this one must jump out though. Perfect. All right. It's done. All right, so we're going to be looking at, so what is this? What is your next new breakthrough? It looks like it's tied to the new moon. So if you are watching this today, it is a new moon in Pisces today. But we're going to be looking at what's your next new breakthrough. So let's have a look at the card that jumped out. We've got 5 of Cups. Beautiful. Got the 3 of Wands. Okay, so something's going to start moving. Something that you have been thinking about or planning is going to start moving. Like the things are going to the things are going to start happening for you. Let's see what else we have. We have the King of Wands. Beautiful. And we get one more card for now. And the Queen of Swords. Beautiful. Okay. So what do we see here? So firstly, with the 5 of Cups, we do see you maybe disappointed. I'm getting the words disappointed over crying over spilt milk. So something maybe that you've been working on or working towards, something in your life has caused you to feel a bit of disappointment. Yeah. And you've got the 3 of Wands, and that for me shows that out of this disappointment, you're going to get some kind of traction, like something's going to start happening. Because you are going to, I love how this came right under the good advice from a wise person. You are going to get some advice, which is going to literally make you stand up and go, oh, and it's going to start making things move. And you're going to start finding that power within you. And you're going to start feeling like you can conquer the world again. Yeah, I love that. And you're going to start getting organized. Like the Queen of Swords is putting the emotions aside. You know, you've had the disappointment. You're going to put that disappointment aside, and you're going to start focusing on what you want. Okay? Beautiful. Let me get some more cards as well. Okay, we've got the 6 of Wands. Okay, and whatever you focus on, you are going to be very successful. And I love the 6 of Wands because you can see that she's successful, but she's also giving. You know, it's almost like providing service. And I have these astrology cards out, so I've still got astrology in my mind, but the sixth house is about service to the community, like, and your sense of service in everyday life and things like that. And it's like she's giving to whatever success she has. And you've got these people cheering you on, and the way that they are sort of graded out a bit, it looks as if they're almost like in spirit form. So you've got the universe just applauding you and, you know, encouraging you. I love that. I love that for you, because it is time to align with your soul. It's time to find your soulmate or your soul's purpose. It is your time. This is your next breakthrough. It's about leaving behind that disappointment. It's about just going forward and feeling and getting back into that feeling of, yes, I can accomplish what I want to do. And that is your breakthrough. I feel like your breakthrough is a lot. It's an emotional one with the Pisces and the sensitivity. And it's, and I've just seen the word perception here, and it's like changing your perception about things in your life. Yeah, it's because the Queen of Swords is all about the mind as well. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, now I'm just going to shuffle these, and I'm just going to get a couple of advice cards for you about when this new, what do the cards advise for these collective to do right now to help this new breakthrough? Yes. Okay, the Page of Cups. I love this. Beautiful. Be creative. Be creative. This may be something new that you're starting that you've never done before. And you know, when you start something new that you love, that you feel like you're aligned to, your soul's aligned to, you know, you get that feeling of just feeling really excited, like in your butterflies in your stomach kind of feeling. So keep that feeling like, yes, you are organized, you are thinking clearly, but make sure you do feed that innocence, that creativeness, and that's the real Pisces element coming in here as well. And you have the Sun card. Beautiful. So funny, this card came up in that new moon reading as well in Patreon, and I said there that I feel like the Sun card, especially if it's in the end with it, and it was an advice card as well. That's right. So funny. It was an advice card as well. And because it's almost like any disappointments in your life, or any time you felt that people are against you, just having the Sun card there just overarches. And you've got that solar flare. You've got that, you know, you've got that eternal child card with that sun in the middle there as well. You've got that positivity. You've got that thing in your life that it's this new breakthrough. So you're going to bring so much positivity and sunshine back into your life, and or more in your life, not back into. I'm sure your life is very sunny, and but it's going to highlight a lot of the positive things in your life, and I love that for you. Now, there was something else that I wanted to do. Yes, I wanted to read the guidebook for this card. Let me grab that for you. So we've got the Eternal Child, just to see if this adds anything extra. Okay, so we've got the Eternal Child. So it says the Eternal Child is connected to the timeless, ageless, and infinite aspects of life. It is radiant and fearless and seeks joy above all else at any cost. Beautiful. It suggests being bound to an aging body with physical... Sorry, it says it struggles being bound to an aging body with physical limitations in a world that demands attention to detail and logistics. The Eternal Child wants to nix all rules and responsibilities and go beyond what others say is possible. And doesn't that tie in so beautifully with the Sun card, where it's about just feeling and just being, having that that feeling that things will work out for you. You know, it's about just harnessing that that power, that optimism. Like, I feel like that positive energy is such a huge sort of powerful force. Yeah, go beyond what others say is possible. Like, this is a really great indication that you can do that. Like, that is something that the cards are saying, that you can be successful, you can have victory, you know, you can start afresh. Beautiful. I love this reading for you. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you did like this reading, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel as well if you wish. And I will see you next time in another reading. Thank you for joining me. Bye.